So just a little bit of insight into the Woodland cultivation site. So these are birch trees that were taken down because they were leaning heavily and very likely to fall in the near future anyway. So they've been taken down to be the substrate for the next round of cultivation. So some are already set up, as you can see. So these are pearl oysters that were inoculated on or around the 9th of February. So these bigger diameter ones are round, drill into the top and bang in individual dowels that are inoculated with mushroom spawn. So there's a fair amount of biomass there. They'll probably be fairly slow to colonise. And the longer lengths, sort of smaller diameter stuff, so they're about 1 metre, 1.2 long. And the white sort of slimy appearance stuff, that's wax that's been, natural wax that's been applied to the cut ends and every individual dowel that's been banged in, just to increase the chances of colonisation at the same time as reducing moisture loss from the log, because they need to remain fairly damp for the mycelium to be able to colonise the substrate. So all of these smaller logs still need to be inoculated, as well as these larger ones. So this one's potentially not a brilliant candidate because there's some evidence of colonisation there by another fungus. However, because there's so much good wood there, if I inoculate it heavily, there's still a good chance that the oysters, the Pleorotus species that I'm using, will outcompete that. So because the tree has been killed, I will use those, even though their chances of spawn running properly are a little bit reduced and colonisation might be slower. So these are all the tools of the trade. We've got a wee bain-marie set up, and that's the natural wax flakes in there that are just going to melt away while I prep the rest of the work for today. A workstation there where I'll place the logs while I'm drilling them and banging the dowels in. And then that station there where the dog's attempting to eat the wax. Hector! That'll do, bud! That'll do! Don't eat that. It's natural, so it shouldn't harm him. Although he may end up shitting candles. So yeah, down there is where I dab the wax onto the exposed wood. And that's essentially the process, and this is sort of the first grove that I've set up. So we're under western hemlock, non-native conifer, so diffuse sunlight, no direct sunlight. It should stay damp and some protection from the wind and the elements. So this is the first grove that's set up, but various others will be set up on the same site, with a view to sort of expanding production as time goes on. Just monitor the process of colonisation, and may even get some fruit bodies this year, but the larger rounds could potentially produce mushrooms for multiple years. And for all the chainsawing that's been done to take down these heavily leaning birch trees, all using biodegradable natural chainsaw oil as well. And the pallets that I'm using to increase airflow around have all got sort of non-native softwood that's been taken just for thinning purposes, because we're kind of overgrown with it, just to keep plenty of good airflow and not have contact between the mushroom logs themselves and the pallets. So that's it.